Hi, I'm KW Keene. Today, the story behind Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones on Rock Music History Lesson. The Rolling Stones are one of history's most iconic and influential rock bands. They've sold over 250 million records, and their songs have been covered by everyone from Johnny Cash to Bette Midler. Originally formed in 1962, the band has had various personnel changes. They were known as the Rolling Stones in their early days before shortening their name to just the Stones. The original band consisted of Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Brian Jones, Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts. The band's current lineup consists of Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Ronnie Wood, Steve Jordan on drums, who replaced Charlie Watts. Charlie died August 2021, and Chuck Leavell on keyboards. Throughout their lengthy career, the Stones have released several successful albums, including Let It Bleed, Sticky Fingers, Exile on Main Street, Goat's Head Soup, and Some Girls. Some of their biggest hits include Honky Tonk Women, Brown Sugar, Wild Horses, You Can't Always Get What You Want, and Beast of Burden. What's the story behind Beast of Burden? Some think it's about a woman, although Anita Pallenberg and Marianne Faithfull were both romantic partners of members of the Rolling Stones. They each had their notable accomplishments. Marianne Faithfull was a singer-songwriter who began dating Mick Jagger in 1970 and became the poster girl for Swinging London. Pallenberg, on the other hand, was romantically involved with the late Brian Jones before having 3 children with Keith Richards. As Richards points out, she too could have been the subject of Beast of Burden. The most common presumption is that the song is linked to Richards' heavy heroin use throughout the 1970s. Jagger had to be the driving force behind the band during this period, with some speculating that this song is Keith's way of appreciating Mick for keeping everything going, while Richards' addiction got him caught in a chokehold. On the other hand, other fans have taken a different view of this song. They point to the title of the album from which the track came, Some Girls, suggesting that the lyrics describe Jagger's experience of having women as a burden in his life. It's possible that Beast of Burden wasn't written about one woman in particular, but about Jagger and Richards' complex relationship with women. In the song, Jagger sings, "Am I hard enough? Am I rough enough? Am I rich enough?" indicating his bitter realization that perhaps his relationships are based not on love, but on success. Some fans have tried to decipher the lyrics, but Richards and Jagger would later concede that they couldn't even remember its original meaning. Rolling Stone magazine once asked Keith Richards what the song's title meant, and he replied, "If I tell you, would you go away?" Ultimately, the mystery remains intact, leaving others to speculate about the possible meanings behind such a cryptic song. Beast of Burden reached number 8 on the Billboard charts in November 1978. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Our website is rockmusichistoryLesson.com. As always, thank you so much for supporting and watching Rock Music History Lesson. I'm KW Keene.